coming on to next is self-paced online modules. I think this many of you must be hearing this word for the first time. So this is a brand new concept introduced by the institute in the very new scheme which we are going through. So final May, as you know, we had two subjects, that is corporate law, that is paper 4, corporate and economic laws, and paper 5, SCMP, the most studied subject of all. So kind of a relief now that these two subjects have now been converted into self-paced online modules. So no longer you have to give these exams in the final set of examination you will be giving in May or November. What is self-paced online modules? So self-paced online modules are basically ये सारे subjects के there will be pre-recorded lectures in the BOS app of the institute. I guess right now all of you must be having the BOS app in your mobile devices. So usme you will be given very bad Akshat.
गलत है
Wrong example for students.
वो फोन नहीं चलाता यार वो नोकिया वाला चलाता है
नहीं ऐसा इंस्टीट्यूट के मटेरियल से काम चला लेता हूँ ऐप नहीं
I think that app is very useful and helps you keep you updated with all the events that institute is organizing. Basically hoga ye ki there will be pre-recorded lectures on the institute's portal. You can study the chapters, the topics according to your own pace and give an online exam. So on this exam will be completely online and 100% MCQ based. तो ये एग्जाम जस्ट लाइक प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग पीटी टेस्ट के तुम जो एग्जाम्स देते हो ऑनलाइन अपने खुद के लैपटॉप में बैठ के यू विल बी गिविंग ऑनलाइन एग्जाम्स व्हिच विल बी proctored. I think you understand what I mean by proctor. Proctor means the whole screen of yours will be recorded while you are giving the examination, and if you are peeping on others mobile or others text or on your own textbook, you will be probably disqualified and disjudged or GPM whatever. So this is how will it flow. So online learning and online examination at your own pace, and you can give this examination anytime between after registering for articleship and before final examination. Mind you, before final examination. So you can't appear for final examination unless and otherwise you have completed the exams of all the 4 online self-paced module exams. So let's quickly deep dive here. What are the subjects here? So as I did tell you, set A is economic laws, जो final से आया, and set B is cost, जो भी final से आया. उसके अलावा 2 new electives are being introduced. So as you can see here, set C and set D. So इसमें there are a variety of subjects which you can choose from. So in जैसे set C जो है specialization elective, you can choose any one of these subjects which you want to study or as an expertise. And another brilliant move by ICAIs is introducing some diverse subjects or out of the topic subjects or really good subjects in set D. As you can see here, we have Constitution of India, which is in line with the National Education Policy of India. I think this is something which every Indian citizen should know about, the Constitution of India, and being CA, having a grasp of law, interpretation of law, that becomes very important for us. Just having learned those sections of Article 346A, GST kahan se aaya, list 1, list 2 is not enough. I think we should have the bare minimum knowledge of Constitution, psychology, which may interest many, entrepreneurship, right on the point, and philosophy. And another point I would like to point out here is this set of topics are just recommendatory. Matlab institute itself has said that it is not final. So here is where you all come in. So keep your suggestions coming in. Matlab flood the institute with your suggestions. So इधर बहुत सारे subjects might change. Even ICAI BOS stated in its webinar that economic law में जो तुम्हें जो topic दिख रहे हैं ना 1 to 8, it might not be necessary कि तुम्हें ये 8 topic हो. It might be possible कि 8 नहीं और पूरे 18 law हो और भी नए law हो. And it might also be possible कि ये पूरे 8 ना हो. They might give you an option कि ये 8 में से बस कोई 4 choose करो. So here institute is open-minded, and so let your suggestions and comments flow through in and help institute shape this online self-paced module in the best way. I think this is a very good step by institute, and actually the vision of the institute as stated by the president and vice president was in future 15-20 years down the line, every examination is going to be online in the sense mode of delivery also online, mode of examination online also online. So you'll be learning online, giving exams online, and I think this is the first step of the institute towards this holistic online based coaching and learning and examination.
Rightly mentioned, Bhramar, like online institute भी online हो रहा है. हमारे institute के भी आगे लग जाएगा ICAI, something like that. So I have just 2 concerns here with the self-based module. Why the idea is very good, and as you like mentioned, के students I don't know कितना seriously लेंगे इन modules को. Like we all have given our advanced IDT exams और कितना ही पढ़ के जाते थे सुबह जाके बस book जल्दी से पढ़ी.
So the point here is that for you have to pass this examinations.
Exactly.
So you have to
we
secure minimum
passed. We passed
minimum
advanced ITT exam.
50%
That's what I'm saying.
mini 50% exam marks plus, but the downside is this marks won't be included in the
Won't be
final
included, man.
evaluation. So it
It's
would
upside.
So one
is a
student
downside,
should,
man. But the students won't take this seriously.
actually they should take this
Upside from
seriously.
the point of view of
ऐसे मजा
students.
नहीं आएगा. And secondly, as Bhramar mentioned, like cheating का scope है इसमें. Institute have to like come up with like more robust ways ताकि cheating ना हो, लोग phone use ना करें and whatever. Like मैं नहीं बता रहा, तुम लोगों को पता होता है यार कैसे cheating करते हैं. I think center
Shubham
based.
has a lot of experience right here in this field. Please share
I
your
think
knowledge.
that pre test में.
मेरा
I
ये
think
यार
that's
यही है
where the
क्या?
institute.
तुम पढ़ के याद है?
Oh.
I think that's where the institute wants to bring the practicality of ethics and imbibe them into the students,
Correct.
not to cheat.
I think
I think
stringent
center-based online
penal
exam
provision
would be
should be
more
there.
feasible.
हाँ, center based
Center
online.
based,
Yeah, I think
Center based
तो
online
phone का usage
examination,
नहीं
of
होगा.
course.
But फिर उसके लिए छुट्टी मिलेगी.
संडे को करा दो.
संडे को एग्जाम होगा भाई.
Sunday,
अरे
Sunday.
संडे को एग्जाम जब देना हो तब दो.
एडवांस आईटीडी
हर संडे को.
but I really think yeah, मतलब that online proctored examination are ना मतलब वो सब cheat करते हैं यार. It is too easy to cheat on these examinations. मतलब तो मोबाइल नीचे रख लो, किसी को पता नहीं चलता. तो I
मोबाइल
think the
स्क्रीन के
best
सामने रख दो.
Bhramar को भी
I think
experience है लग रहा है.
the best thing would be I think institute can adopt an hybrid means of taking examination, right? Like what right now is happening in CFA, that you go to a center and give online examination.
Correct.
Right?
That would be
हमारा
best.
PT टेस्ट भी कई बार ऐसी होता था, आजकल ऑनलाइन पूरा हो गया है, लेकिन that is
अभी
best.
grade
उसमें
है यार
cheating
है.
वेटिंग भी नहीं हो पाती.
Like I just want to mention कि central online जो central center based test होते हैं ना, वहाँ पे भी अगर स्टूडेंट चाहे तो of course cheating करना चाहे तो करता ही है. But CFA का मैं बता रहा हूँ. CFA का मैं बता रहा हूँ क्या होता है मैकेनिज्म. आप जाओगे, एंटर करोगे, आपका कैलकुलेटर, चश्मा, रुमाल, जेब, मोजा, एक से एक चीज कुछ भी नहीं छूटेगी जो चेक ना हो. प्लस आजू बाजू 2 सीसीटीवी कैमरा आपके ऊपर पूरे टाइम रहेंगे और एग्जाम के बाद प्रॉपर पूरा मॉनिटर होता है. एक एक
इतना स्टेक
इधर से
इतना
या
स्टेक
इंस्टीट्यूट हमारे पे
exam
भरोसा
पे,
करता है.
इतनी मेहनत
इंस्टीट्यूट
कर रहे
हमारे
हैं.
हाँ एग्जैक्टली इंस्टीट्यूट हमारे पे भरोसा करता है कि बच्चे उन्होंने अच्छे पढ़ाए हैं.
इसीलिए इन्होंने
अभी
एथिक्स
तो
इंटर
इंटर
में
में
इंट्रोड्यूस
ethics है.
कर दिया
करेक्ट.
ताकि ये सारी
That's
चीजों
what
के
I was-
पहले आप एथिक्स पढ़ के आ रहे हो.
And we should like request students कि ऐसे नहीं करते.
की जगह
ये सब
इंटर में
गलत है.
स्टूडेंट वाले एथिक्स, फाइनल मेंबर वाले एथिक्स.
हाँ गुड आइडिया. हमारे लिए भी नया कोड ऑफ एथिक्स आएगा. रेगुलेशन शेड्यूल 1 शेड्यूल 2.
Yeah, I think, but anyways, the object of the institute is to be light here. This is what I feel, because they are kind of indicating that why to study all the subjects in detail when you don't want to practice in them or specialize in them. So jo pasand aa raha hai padh lo, but have an overall view of what the laws are, and if you want to deep dive further, do post qualification course. So the subjects or the topics that you see here, FEMA, RERA, IPC वगैरह, तो ये सबके risk management be it, ये सबके institute के पास advanced certification course है which you can opt for after qualifying as a chartered accountancy. So if these subjects really interest you, you can maybe take up them more seriously at that point of time.
आई थिंक इसमें थोड़े मैनेजमेंट सॉर्ट ऑफ पेपर्स भी थोड़े और डाल सकते हैं, थोड़े जो एमबीए सॉर्ट ऑफ होते हैं, मार्केटिंग.
That will be covered in
And
multidisciplinary, I guess.
जो
Multidisciplinary.
सेट डी है, आई थिंक सेट डी में थोड़े सब्जेक्ट
नहीं मल्टीडिसिप्लिनरी जो पेपर 6 है.
थोड़ा जो
Next page
मैनेजमेंट
पे
के तो मैनेजमेंट थ्योरीज होती हैं जो अपन ज्यादा नहीं पढ़ते, ऐसे में ब्रीफ नहीं पढ़ते हैं, या फिर मार्केटिंग हो गई.
करेक्ट.
उस
I
टाइम
think that is a
can
very
be done.
valid point made by Akshat. I think matlab, right when I studied for chartered accountancy, there was no subject where we deep dive into specific case studies of companies. मतलब extract होते थे, छोटे मोटे point होते थे, लेकिन it never happened कि अपन ने पूरे proper case study पढ़ा, पूरा how over the years a company transformed and what was the reason. And मतलब and these are something which is very important while we go for interviews. So तुम कोई भी high level job interview में जाओगे तो they give you case study. Finance के भी case study देंगे, management के भी case study देंगे, तो you get case studies. And never in our course have we studied case studies. Strategic cost
उसके लिए
management
फाइनल में
में
पेपर 6 है, इंटीग्रेटेड बिजनेस सॉल्यूशंस.
yeah,
आई थिंक
but
इसी से डील करना चाहिए.
I hope so कि they deal with topics such as management वगैरह as well. I don't think multidisciplinary will be more inclined towards management. It would be more of finance or what we have studied, right? Tax, law, accounts. वो अपन जो subject पढ़े हुए हैं वो सबका multidisciplinary होगा. I'm asking कि more of a management POV or a business POV वो angle डालो, because CA को when you go to practice, when you go out in the field, they don't expect that CA is a person who knows only law. They expect that CA knows in and out of the business model. और वो सीरियसली हमें कभी एक्सपीरियंस होता नहीं है. दैट इज ओनली वी एक्सपीरियंस इन आर्टिकलशिप या फिर प्रैक्टिकल खुद से करना पड़ता है. सो सम सॉर्ट ऑफ structured learning can be introduced in CA course of that sort. It would make the course more rich. This is what I feel. So I think elective method at least you can introduce. Obviously, you can't introduce it as a core subject. Like an elective may, I think they can introduce it in sect C maybe specialization elective, right?
D I think इसके लिए suitable है. D में काफी डल सकता है.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
D, C,
Next.
whatever works. But I think we should have a subject like that. And if you feel the same, I request you to please put it on the comments of the institute's link. I think that this would be a very important thing if it comes into force.
Correct.
I think we'll quickly move on to the finals level